I make art that I like, and I'm pretty fortunate to have so many people that feel the same way about it. I want people to enjoy my art. I want the art to resonate with them in some type of way. Stay true to your own style, do what makes you happy, and at the end of the day, that's gonna propel you further than what other people tell you to do. That was cool.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I go by Seek1 as my professional and artist name. First artist that's really caught my eye, I remember I was on a trip with my mom in Boston, was Shepard Fairey. Just thinking how crazy it was for someone to create art and show it in such a cool place like a contemporary art museum. I was really into skateboarding, photography, and graffiti, which is kind of at the core of my art today. I remember a lot of my friends were into graffiti. We all kind of had tags. I was always taking pictures of my friends. I was always documenting everything that we did. I would say towards the end of high school and after college is kind of when I started to blend my experience with graffiti and photography into pieces on canvas. And that's when I really started to kind of build the Seek1 brand. Once I graduated from business school, I had a 9-to-5. I was working in real estate and private equity, but it wasn't for me. That's kind of when I started picking back up doing art again. I was obsessed with it. I would wake up, go to work, come home and paint in my parents' garage till I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. Started an Instagram account for my art, and I started selling to friends and family, and then people started finding me through Instagram and started buying my work, just random people. I had made a portrait of the Three Migos just as a passion project. I'm a fan of their music. I came home from work one day and I had a DM in my inbox from Quavo, who is part of the Migos, and I wound up sending the 3 pieces to his house down in Atlanta. I feel like at that point I really had something special and I wanted to kind of capitalize on it a little more and see how far I could take it. Challenges that I've faced with my art, one of the biggest ones is kind of, as an artist, defining your own style. You'll get washed out really fast. I think there's a ton of artists that are probably more talented than me and have way cooler stuff, but they might not have the business savvy that you need. You need to have strategic partnerships, you need to have social media, you need to always be building content. I would not be as successful as I am today without my business degree. I think almost taking that sort of hiatus to go to college was almost a blessing in disguise. My process is I've kind of come to realize that I don't like working on canvas and I like working on wood panels. I'll start with a layer of old street posters or old magazines. Walking down the street, you see those posters that are wheat pasted on the side of buildings. So I go and collect those and I actually tear them up and put them into the backgrounds of my paintings. And then from there, I'll mix in graffiti, I'll mix in oil pastels, acrylic paints, overlay an image of an iconic figure. And sometimes they're finished with either a varnish or an epoxy. The NFT world, it's a crazy thing. It changes every single day. For me, it's just something else to kind of tackle and learn about. I love expanding my business in all ways. Aside from just tangible art is something that I think is really cool, and I think there's a huge future for it. I think Philadelphia is kind of slept on, to be honest, as an art community. The Museum of Art that we have is world class. Aside from that, we have the most murals out of any city in the entire country, and a lot of people don't even realize that. You're gonna pass so many amazing murals from artists around the world, which is something that's really cool for Philadelphia itself. Definitely a fast-paced, hard-working environment, high energy, high drive. It goes without saying, if you're from Philly, you just have that. I've kind of done it all on my own for the most part to scale my business to the point where I'm having shows across the country, I'm having shows internationally. This opportunity was something special that I wasn't gonna let slip. You know, like I should be doing this. I always just thought like, this is what was meant to be.